Low level and beginner guide to sailing. So the first quest, Pandemonium, gets you to level 5 sailing. To do it, you have to start by talking to Will and Anne in Port Sarim. After that quest, you're going to have a raft. From levels 5 to 12, you're mainly going to be doing courier tasks between Port Sarim and the Pandemonium. Here's how to do a courier task. First, you go to the notice board to choose a task. You collect the cargo from the ledger table that's next to it. Both of your hands have to be empty for you to be able to pick up the box. Then you carry the cargo to the gangplank and put it on your ship in the cargo hold. Sometimes the cargo you need to carry will be more than one crate, so be careful to check that on your courier task to make sure that you're not forgetting a crate before making the whole trip to the other port. Sail to your destination, take your crates out of the cargo hold, and then deposit them on the ledger table and you'll get your XP drop. One thing to be careful to check is the location and the destination that are written on the courier notices, just because sometimes, not in the beginning but later on, the location from where you're supposed to get the cargo isn't necessarily the location where you currently are at your current port. So watch out what you accept, because you might accept a notice that'll tell you to go to a different port to pick up cargo and then take that to another port, and it'll basically add another sailing trip to your journey. At level 7, you will be allowed to accept 2 courier tasks at the same time. This will help speed things up a bit. At level 12, you have to do the quest Prying Times. Make sure you have a courier task slot open, because the bartender is going to give you another courier task, and if you already have 2 accepted at that time, he's going to tell you to finish up one of your tasks so he can put a new one in your captain's journal. After that, if you're not at level 15 sailing yet, do a few more deliveries till you get to level 15 sailing. At level 15 sailing, you have to talk to a shipwright and buy a new boat called a skiff. Then you're going to want to customize your boat and add a bronze salvaging hook to it. You need level 15 to make the bronze salvaging hook, so that's perfect. From level 15 to 30, what you're going to do to get XP is you're going to salvage shipwrecks, or you're going to deliver cargo with the courier notices. It's up to you what you want to do. You need to be a lot more active during the deliveries, but it also gives you the opportunity to charter to the sea and to explore new places and get little side XP in different ways. If you decide to do salvaging, it's a lot more AFK, and that might be better for some people, and you can also get special drops from the salvage that you get. It's also possible to tick manipulate the salvaging to make things a bit quicker. Here's a few points about salvaging. Level 15 to 26, you're going to want to salvage the small shipwrecks that are near the Pandemonium and sort them at the salvaging station on the Pandemonium. Level 26 to 35, you can get the fishermen's shipwrecks that are just south of Catherby and sort the salvage at Catherby. To salvage, you just sail near the shipwreck, and when you're near it, you click on your salvaging hook, and then you'll collect the salvage AFK. Once your inventory is full, you can put it in your cargo hold, and depending on the size of your cargo hold, you can hold a certain amount of salvage. And then when your cargo is full and your inventory is full, you go back to the port and you salvage it at a salvaging station, and you'll get a bunch of random loot from it. And you just do that till you get the levels that you need. When you're sorting your salvage, there's 3 items that you're going to want to be looking for in particular. The rusty locket, when you get it, you'll be able to turn it in eventually and get 5,000 XP from it. The next rare item is the Sailor's Amulet. This will give you teleports to the Pandemonium and some other ports. Very useful, I think everyone wants that one. And the other rare item is the Boat Bottle. This will allow the player to insert one of their boats to be transported within the inventory. This makes it handy for moving boats between ports or to free up space within the player's boat slots. It's a one-time use though, so after you've used it, the bottle's gonna break. Other ways to level up between levels 15 and 30. If you see a gust of wind in your sails while you're sailing and you hover over your sails, it's going to say trim sails. If you click on your sails then, you're going to get an XP from that. If you charter different points along the land as you're sailing, you will get XP from discovering them, and they will be written down in your captain's journal. Normally, you can only discover them once. After the level 12 quest, you're going to get a crowbar, and you'll be able to open certain crates that are floating in the water. In these random crates, there's also going to be special drinks that you can get, and they will have some weird side effects. You need to drink them to log them in your captain's journal, and you can only drink them while you're on your boat. Here's the thing though, because they have weird side effects, you're going to want to wait till you're not on a mission somewhere to do something, because if you randomly drink it while you're on a mission to a faraway port that you're sailing to, and you drink it, you may be teleported to a random spot that you don't want to be at, and so to not mess up your sailing mission, wait till you're at a port and you've done everything that you need to do before relaxing with this hard-earned drink. After the level 22 quest, you will also have a charter deck, which you can use to charter currents, and this will also be logged in your captain's journal. And the final little way to get XP is if you see blue dots appear on the water, blue points, sail over them until like they stop spawning, and you will get XP drops from sailing over them. At level 17, you are going to want to upgrade your helm. You're going to get the iron helm for your boat. At level 20, you are going to get the oak hull. At level 21, upgrade your salvaging hook to the iron salvaging hook. Level 22 will unlock the quest Current Affairs for you to do, and that's when you're going to get your chartering deck. Level 22, you will also be able to build an iron keel. Level 24, upgrade your sails to an oak mast and linen sails. Level 27, upgrade the salvaging hook to a steel salvaging hook. From level 28 and on, you will be able to take 3 port tasks at the same time. And then if you get to level 30, bounty tasks will be unlocked for you, and you might want to do those. If you're an Ironman, you're going to want hemp seeds later on. And also you're going to unlock a different way of getting XP, which is the Barracuda Trials. Here are a few extra tips about sailing that I just want to share with you guys. If you're making deliveries and you have to go around the island of Crandor, careful, because if you go too close to Crandor, you're going to hit the rocks there and damage your boat, and you're going to have to use repair kits to fix it. You can buy repair kits from Seb in the shipyard area, the area where you customize your boats. These repair kits will only heal 5 per kit. If you want, you can also make repair kits on the workbenches for them. And you can make higher level wood repair kits. So let's say you make an oak repair kit, then you'll be healing 10 on your boat instead of 5. For those who want to work on building and modifying their ships, I suggest doing it at Catherbeak because it's really close to a bank. If you need lead to upgrade some of your ship pieces, there's lead in the cave on the Pandemonium Island, and outside of the cave is the bank crab, so it's easy to get the lead and then bank it. That's all the tips I got for you right now. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and good luck on the open seas.